What's going on? How y'all doing? So this video gonna be about old Nikola Jokic. Did you see the game he fouled out? He ain't look so good. I spent a lot of time wailing on what I saw with the Boston Celtics and Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Cleveland Cavaliers been called out for their fraudulent ways. But Nikola Jokic, he's had some great games in this postseason. Then he had some real bad games. Zubac gave it to him. He was like a blueprint in the first series. This series, he looked flat last night. 17 points, 6 boards, I think 8 assists, but he fouled out. He been frustrated. He been throwing elbows. He been acting kind of down all right, frustrated. As dominant as he really is. His fans, his clappers be coming at me talking about he ain't SGA's the MVP. Don't get it twisted. But Jokic puts up some great numbers, but they still want to overhype him. See, they didn't moved on to, now they want to talk about Jokic. And sometimes that standery with Jokic kind of gets on my nerves because I'm like, yo, when he sucks and stinks it up, y'all need to tell it. When he great, he great. Aaron Gordon came up big as his numbers was, and he had a great game in the first game, but he stomped the last game. But I noticed the Jokic fan club be really selective about how they talk about when he don't do so good and they got their butts waxed. That's on him. All that chewing out he doing on the sidelines, all the player coaching, acting like he deep. What was it? You got housed. They tore your behind up. SGA looked like the MVP, outplayed you, ran your team out. And I just say that, hey, let's be consistent. If you look great, tell it. But if you stink it up, tell it. Don't be sugarcoating. That's what is happening a lot of times with this. So I just wanted to, talk about it because I was watching and I'm thinking the Nuggets are so inconsistent, you know. Now Mike Malone probably had to go because they were missing something, but there's just no rhyme or reason for how inconsistent they are. If he can't get to Michael Porter Jr. to score more than a 10, Aaron Gordon to score more than 15, Jamal Murray to be consistent, they don't play no defense. They inconsistent. He don't play that good of defense. Jokic is a great offensive talent, and I'll give him that. But when people want to try to anoint him, like, first of all, he got to get past OKC. Second of all, he got to be contending for chips, not just the regular season league MVPs, because he looked flat. And he looked downright pedestrian. And sometimes when he looked great, but then there's others, he just looks extraordinary. And, I'm not all, that's why I said pump them brakes on when I put him at the table with Moses Malone and Hakeem, but he ain't past that table yet. And he sure as heck ain't nowhere close to Shaq there, to Shaq, to Shaq, Wilt, Kareem, and Bill Russell. Shaq, Chamberlain, Kareem, and Bill Russell's the main cats. But I got him sitting at the table with Moses and Hakeem. But he ain't past that table. But they sure love to slurp him up. The stat piling and all that. But what about when he dropped that egg, throwing him elbows and ornery and acting like a diva and just not having his way? And he got no excuse because he got a lot of talent to work with. I bet not ever hear Jokic say he don't have no help because he got a front court that should be more dominant. He's got a guard play, So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not feeling the Jokic thing. To me is hit and miss, and that's what it's showing in this postseason. But they're not talking about it because they want to paint and hope that they've been selling him. And he great for his era and he's talented. But let's stop with all this. That's why Shaq say he would cook him and roast him, which he would, and Wilt would too, and Kareem would tear his behind up, and Bill Russell would stifle him. And I don't think he could get by Hakeem. And I know Moses would put some wood on him, so that's 6 right there. I don't know. But y'all need to pump the brakes on Jokic because he didn't look too good this last game. I'm going to keep it real about all these wannabe that want to hype this era up because he's part of the Jason Tatum era. He's part of the era with Giannis. And I'm going to keep it on. I'm going to stay on it. Y'all want to talk about this right now? Because we're going to talk about this right now. We're not going to talk about Steph and LeBron and Harden and Kawhi Leonard and Kevin Durant and Paul George. That's the last era. We talking about this new era. And he's supposed to be front and center. Him and Jason Tatum, y'all need to step it up. Because y'all looking real janky. And the hype machine is bigger than what y'all putting out there. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like it. That membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke. I'm out one time. Peace.